welcome to my first YouTube vlog. I'm so excited. This has been a long time coming. I'm Abby. I'm a celebrity content strategist. I'm the owner of a social media agency, Content Candy Co. I built my career out of building online presences for other people, and I've always wanted to do it for myself, but to be honest, it just felt scary. It felt more attainable to do it for other people. I'm going to be building my personal brand here and taking you along the journey with me so that you can do it for yourself too. And my main goal is to inspire you to bet big on yourself and to do whatever it takes to build your dream life. Whether that's putting yourself out there and creating your own brand, or building your business, or just believing in yourself to chase your ambition, that's what we're about. A little bit about me. I've been in the social media space for a long time. I am a Leo. I have raging ADHD, which means I have a ton of hobbies. I love to read and I love creating content, obviously. It all kind of started back when I was on yearbook committee in high school, and I just loved the creative outlet of writing and taking photos and building basically content. So then when I was 18, I got an internship on a state delegates campaign, and I became his content manager, social media manager. And that was really like my first introduction into social media management for another person. And I had internships and jobs all throughout college. And fast forward, I ended up getting a role at the Shark Group, which is Damon John from Shark Tank's marketing company. I took over his YouTube channel. That was my first introduction into doing YouTube for someone. And a little bit after that is when I decided to officially form my business, and it kind of snowballed from there. I got really into the personal brand space. So I've gotten to work with some really awesome creators, enhancing, building, growing their personal brands on social media. And fast forward to now, I've realized I want to do this for myself. So today I'm taking you through a day in the life of a content strategist. This is just a random day that I filmed. Every day is different. All right, roll the tapes. I know what you're thinking. What does she actually do all day, and what the is a content strategist? Fair. So my day-to-day looks like a variation of these 6 things. So there's the strategy side, which is coming up with content ideas, creating campaigns, setting up content shoots. Then there's the creation side, which is actually creating the content, editing videos, creating graphics, writing captions. The management side, which is the social media management, posting, DMs, comments, client communication, team communication, and team management. And then there's the business side, sales, marketing, and big picture planning for the business itself. And because I do all of that stuff, I just felt like I graduated from the term social media manager. So many people have that job nowadays, and there's so many misconceptions, and there's so many different ways to do it. I'm helping them tell a greater cohesive story and accomplish their goals, like monetizing, landing brand deals, creating opportunities, building loyal communities. So I basically just gave myself an unofficial promotion and title change to more accurately reflect what I do and put some respect on my name. And guess what? I can do that because it's my business. I work from home, and I'm super blessed to finally have a home office this year. It's been a game changer, and also super blessed for these sickening views from my apartment. I find when you work from home, especially being self-employed, it's really hard to kind of switch from work mode to evening mode. I kind of try to create some little rituals that signal to my brain that we're winding down a bit. So tonight we're going to have a nice, just really relaxing, soothing cooking session. Anyways, now we're back into nighttime routine. That was actually insane. But I try to save for the evening time more like creative work. Because I run my own schedule, sometimes if I get a later start in the day, I do work pretty late into the night. But when I save the more like fun, easygoing stuff for the evening, I can do it while I'm watching TV or watching YouTube. Shout out Monet. And I've also found that at different points in the month and in my cycle, or just however I'm feeling, sometimes I genuinely am more creative at night. I will say sometimes I do end up working into the evening, and it's that not so fun business work or client work, and that can suck. So when it works out like this, I'm super happy. Some people thrive on having really strict routines, and some people are better just having like a little bit of structure but still maintaining flexibility. I find that I'm both of those people, just depending on the day. For example, back in college, I used to hit the gym at 7:30 in the morning every day before my classes, and I loved just not having to think about it and make another choice. I knew that I just got up and did that. Now, since I don't have as much structure or places to be at a certain time. Things fluctuate, my priorities are different day by day, and I've honestly had to work to not judge myself and get comfortable with the idea that productivity is not a one-size-fits-all, and it doesn't have to look the exact same way for everyone, especially when you do have ADHD and you are self-employed, or you have a 9-to-5 and you're trying to create content on the side. I would love to hear about what work structure works for you, so let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this first video. See you soon.